Hi, welcome to Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is Friday, March 29th. March is almost over.
I know.
Laurie's here today
Hi.
because it's Good Friday and she has today off. So she's going to be hanging out with me today.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, so we have a whole day planned.
Mm-hmm.
Should we tell them about our day?
Sure.
Okay. So we're doing this. We started a little late.
Yeah, because somebody hit the snooze button too many times.
Yeah, and I got up late too. But we're doing this real quick and then we're going to eat our breakfast. Laurie brought me breakfast from Sheets. We got breakfast from Sheets.
Yep.
And then we're gonna get ready for our live sale at noon. Tell them about the live sale.
So I'm like, hey, I have Friday off. I'll come over. I said, let's have a sale. I said, I want to do a $5 sale. Tiffany's like, what, a $5 sale? Like, yep. Everything's $5 or less. And so we're gonna have 50 items-ish, about 50 items, and the highest price is $5.
The highest price is $5.
Now, there'll be a little shipping involved, and we're working that out. Basically, we're going to pull everything and see if we have anything giant that might be a little bit more shipping. But it's going to be probably a flat rate on shipping because, it's only $5. We can't afford to pay the shipping too. So, but still, you can load up and get yourself a box and minimal shipping cost.
Mm-hmm. And it's today at noon, so join us on your lunch break if you're... just sit and enjoy your lunch and watch us. And what was I going to say? No door prize this time because it's just, $5 sale. So, but come join us and spread the word.
I picked some random bins. So this little creamer set is one of the items. Real silver, I think. Yeah. Yeah, real silver. We when we get something like this in that has a little tarnish on it, we don't clean it up because... First of all, we want you to know what it is. And second of all, some people like to display things, that are older with a tarnish. And we'll let you decide if you want to.
Well, also, if we cleaned it.
It's going to be tarnished again. And
then we box it up and it doesn't sell for a year or two.
It'll be tarnished again.
It'll be tarnished when you get it.
But we have bracelets. We have another bracelet. We have some rings. Now, I really like these rings. I love these rings, but if you look at my fingers are too short. I'll get that one stuck on my finger. There's a Coca-Cola glass. Now these are just the things that I pulled from the first two bins. So
it's just a small sampling.
It's just a variety of stuff. It was like, let's just randomly pick stuff from bins and that's what you're getting. There's no theme. It's just whatever we pulled. So
and a lot of these things are listed for a lot more than $5.
Yeah, so. This one's going to be $5, and it's listed for $27.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do a $5.
But that other one over there, that's a real knockoff right here.
This one says $25.
Oh, I thought there was we have one that was like $40 item or something. Oh, but you get a bracelet and a necklace.
Yeah, this one has a bracelet and a necklace. So. Just a variety of things. There's going to be some
It's not just jewelry. There's a bunch of stuff.
There's going to be some shirts, some slippers, maybe even Christmas.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Flip-flops.
Yep. So, just random stuff.
A bunch of random items. Anyway, today is... Oh, and then after that, we're going out to lunch. Sorry you can't come with us. We would take you if we could.
Right.
But we're going over to the Dutch market. And then our... plan after that might have gotten thwarted.
Oh no.
We were going to go to a store in Funkstown, but I think they might be closed today because she's sick.
Oh, well then, yeah. If she's sick, we're not going to bother her.
Well, we might go to some other store.
We
might
could
do some other shopping. Because there's a store I haven't been to down there, an antique store I might try out.
I'm game.
Not that I have any money to spend, but
I don't either, but it's half the fun is looking and planning.
There's those shops that you drive by all the time and you're like, I really got to get in there someday.
I want to go to that little store that you guys have like a block over. What's the little...
Oh, Gordon's?
Yeah,
you haven't been there?
I've never been there.
Oh, okay.
We should go over there today.
Tyler wanted to go there too, but he might have left. I just told him about it and he was like, what?
I know, I haven't been over there, so...
Yeah. And he's like, well, I really want to see it. And I said, well, we'll walk down there someday. But I don't know what time he's leaving today.
But that would be the perfect place to visit today.
Mm-hmm.
Because today's a special day, right? Besides Good Friday?
It is. Easter's coming. I wanted to get the most use out of my bunny earrings. So I had to wear them again. Plus, it kind of matches the.
It does.
I look very beige today. Very, very beige. Laurie's looking all vibrant, and I'm very beige.
It took me a long time to figure out what I was going to wear because I wear a lot of t-shirts, and I have a lot of t-shirts with my work logo on them, and I couldn't find my Tiffany shirt, which is probably too big now, so that's a dilemma the two of us have. We both lost some weight, so our clothes don't fit right.
Yeah. I really need pants, though. I wouldn't even mind a trip to Goodwill, because I need pants.
We could go. I mean, I can live with a shirt that's a little big, but, it's not going to fall off me. But my pants, if I walk out of your pants, that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely need pants. I wear the same jeans over and over again. I did pull these out of my closet today, and they're actually kind of big, but they were passable. Right. I put a belt on, and they're, passable.
I live with belts now. So maybe we're going to go clothes shopping.
Maybe. But the other thing is, today is National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. And even though here at Tiffany's Treasures Trinkets, we're not technically a mom and pop shop, because, it's not, my husband and I don't run it full time together all the time, but he's very supportive. So I always consider, it's a way to celebrate all small businesses, I think. So just keep that in mind and do some mom and pop business shopping. That's what we're going to try to do, go to some small businesses.
Check them out.
Yeah. So, what else do we have to say? I don't think we have a lot. I think that's about it right now.
Got some photos taken, so there's going to be some more stuff listed.
Oh, yeah. Vicky came yesterday and took 32 items.
Good.
32 items. So I got a few of them up last night, but I got to work on the rest of those today. Getting them up for Laurie to work on, so she doesn't do them all in 2 days, though. We gotta space them out.
Well, so here's what's coming up for me. On Tuesday, we're getting a new patio door, and they said that I have to move any furniture that's within 3 feet of the patio door. And I have this big tabletop. It's actually a door that's like a desk that has. I used to have my TV on it, but it's on a wall mount. But it's got the Wii on it. It's got my printer, all that stuff on it. And it goes right up to the door. So, before Tuesday, I have to rearrange my living room. Or at least take all the stuff that's there and shove it onto the other side of the living room so that they can get to the, I don't know how much space they actually need, but it says 3 feet. So, I will be doing that. I'll get you some listings done, but I'm not going to blast through them because I got to move furniture.
Okay. So well, I have a projects going on here too. We moved all the stuff, all the craft stuff. My craft stuff, which I rarely craft anymore, but I have a lot of craft stuff, a lot of scrapbooking stuff. And it started when we moved into this house up in the upstairs in what is now the guest room, because the guest room was something else. So we had to move all that down to the basement. And then move the guest room over so my son could have 2 rooms. Aren't we nice giving him 2 rooms? So
he's got his little living room area in his bedroom.
Yeah. So we did that. So already moved all that craft stuff once. Now we have moved all the craft stuff up to this sunroom over here. We have one sunroom behind me, but we have another sunroom over there, which was the cat sunroom. But since we only have one cat now, he doesn't necessarily have to be take up a whole room.
Right.
And he doesn't, it was only a feeding station, really. They don't hang out there.
Yeah, he likes to hang out over here by Mom anyhow. So.
They don't hang out there. So, we took I decided, let's just do that. Let's move all the craft stuff up there. So we piled it up there. My son and my husband piled everything in there, and it's been a mess. So yesterday I set a timer. I got my big old timer. If you haven't seen it, it's this big timer.
Really big timer.
I hit it for an hour, and I said, I'm just going to do an hour worth of work in here. Because Vicky was here, so I felt like I could
spend a little time.
I could do some time doing something else. So I got a lot done in an hour. I got almost everything put away that was on the table. Now I still have some other stuff on the dining room table I have to bring in, but everything that was in the room piled up on the table was put away. So I did a lot in an hour. It's amazing how much you can do in an hour when you set your mind to it.
That's what I'm going to have to do. Set a timer for an hour each time I need to work on getting that stuff.
It really helps. It really helps because otherwise I tend to get lost in a project. So there's scrapbooks I started in there, and there's photo albums, and there's boxes of pictures. So I even start looking at stuff, and I'm like, no, I only have an hour. I can't do this right now. But otherwise I'd be sitting there.
Plus the hour helps because in my mind, moving this desk and stuff is a huge project. And so I'm overwhelmed by it. But if I say I only have to work on an hour right now, then I'm like, just an hour I get done what I get done. And that's how I sometimes set myself up for success, because instead of looking at the big picture, I'm looking at chunks.
Yeah. It's like, if you haven't read the books The Slight Edge, you should read it. I did that in a book club. And I have it here if you want to borrow it. But it's about tackling anything with like a little effort each day leads to big progress in the end. So I try to remember that, and I try to think, because in me, I have to do that. I have to do the whole thing today, but you don't. You just nobody cares what that looks like for, another week. Nobody cares except me. So, just take a little bit here, a little bit there. But see, now because we did that, because we moved that stuff up, now the basement needs attention. So that has to be cleaned out, the area. We have to vacuum in the whole area. I have a rug remnant that my mom gave me that has been rolled up in the to-be-listed room that I want to put down on the floor there. Yeah, and then I have another half of a ping pong table. We have half of a ping pong table set up in the to-be-listed room. We have another half that's just in there against a wall. So I bought legs for it, and I want to put that in this other big room that we just cleaned out and put the legs on it, so we have more work surface, more space to spread out things when we need to, because we often need to. And the one ping pong table can't hold a lot of stuff. So sometimes you need to sort something out. You need
especially if it's space. Heavy stuff. You gotta split it between the two tables, because collapsing the table's not
I have this consignment that's almost all china and glass, and I need to pull it takes up about 7 bins, I think, and I need to empty basically all 7 bins and lay it out, because I know that there's some pieces of a set in one bin and some pieces of a set in another bin, and I won't know until I pull it all out. And I have been holding off on doing that till I get this other table set up.
Yep. It's a big project.
But I was hoping maybe, depending on how time today, I was hoping maybe I could get a few minutes of work done on that room while Laurie's maybe pulling stuff for the sale. I don't know. It depends on what we're doing today, because, but I have to but I also have to take down the stuff from the sale from last Sunday, because that's still up. So I need to take that down.
So if you still want to shop it, you better do it right now.
I was going to do that yesterday too, but I forgot when I went over to do it. Yes, I had so many appointments yesterday. Like, I was glad Vicky was here, because I was literally in and out of the house like a million times with all these appointments, and then I did that room. So
sometimes I try to consolidate them in a day, so I only have to take one day off. But then as I'm going through that day, I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, running from one place to the next, and then sometimes they run late, and you're like, gotta get there.
I know, but sometimes I feel like it's better if they're back to back, because I had loose time between like 2 of them, and I was like, don't really want to go all the way home, right, and go all the way back. But I did. I came home and did some stuff real quick, and then I left again. And it's like, I don't know what to do. But I had to run to UPS, and I had to run to the bank for my other boss, and I had a doctor's appointment, and then I had a counseling appointment, and then I had to take Tyler to go fruit shopping. I just remembered, we can't go to the Dutch market for lunch. They're closed on Good Friday. Oh, we have to make some other lunch plans.
We'll figure something
That's why
out.
I took Tyler there yesterday to buy fruit.
Oh, that's okay, because I probably would have eaten stuff I shouldn't be eating.
Oh, my goodness.
Went there, because they have the best.
So our whole day, anyway, we'll figure it out.
Anyhow, we have 2 things that we know are going to happen, and that's this breakfast with Tiffany's, and then the sale at noon. Yes. I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the day, but we're going to do something.
We'll find some place to eat.
Yeah, because we're not going to starve to death.
Yeah, no.
So.
Oh, well.
We'll figure it out.
The best laid plans.
We need to find a mom and pop place to go eat. So we'll have to search that.
We can do that.
We'll Google it and see what we come up with.
We can do that. All right. So I think we're going to wrap this up, because we got to get this posted, and it's already almost 10 o'clock.
And we have to pull all the stuff for the sale, and that's like 50 items. So.
Yeah. All right. So we will see you soon. Hopefully we see you at noon on our Facebook page. See you there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.